Hi, my boys. This was let's see. This was September 4th. Look at this. I thought this is so neat, boys. So there's a couple of things that came up today because memories. There's a song about that. These are the memories. This is Westminster Hope and Opportunity. I just got done with Westminster Hope and Opportunity meeting, and the Family Resource Center, and is in desperate need of diapers for families who are in need. They are also in need of canned food. They have families coming all around the city sometimes just to look for diapers. If you know anyone who would love to donate these items or even help volunteer to the Family Resource Center at Sigler Park. Now, this was like soon after that meeting that I had. There's a lot of people on here, including Lauren Tapia, including everybody that I have known for a long time, including this teacher right here, Cheryl Gordon. Like I've always tried to help out the city. And with this girl, Diana, she knows that I've been doing this. Certain mothers don't care about their kids' future. They only care about dick. That's not my fault. I want my kids, I want my boys. I'm planning out their future because that's what I was told. That's where I was being pushed. My son Anthony, that's your scooter right there. I'm trying not to break it. I did, her name is Bernadette. I broke it. Your dad didn't flip, but look at it. This is your dad pissed me off and all that shit, but look at it. That's glue, that's hot glue. And I remember when I was pregnant with you, Anthony, we had a blow up mattress because it was hurting me to lay on, like, we didn't have a bed, we were homeless. Yeah. My parents didn't like you, Lauren Tapia. Anthony, my boys, Anthony, Colin, Desi. Your dad was not welcome in the family at first because I was married. Your dad had a sweet talk. My mom. That's my fault. But my mom, they're identical. After so many years like that, and for me to, but Lauren knows me more. Lauren knows me. Lauren Tapia knows me. Take his phone, investigate everybody on here. It's amazing to me that even like dead classmates, they'll pass by and they'll tell me little shit here and there going, hey, I know you. You know, hey, this person did this. And like, I don't know. You know, are you like, what are you trying to get at? What are you trying to do? What do you want me to do? So when that person that is telling me this, I don't know what they're talking about. This dead person, I don't know. I don't know. There's a Joey there and there's a Matt. Alexandra, somebody. Okay, I'm not gonna talk about it because I don't need to. It's not important. What's important is my kids and these tarot readers, these psychic medium pages and whatnot. My cards were read in to know a deeper meaning of myself or to try to run away. That's why people use tarot readers or tarot cards, because they are it's a signal back and forth. I don't know how to explain it. How can I prove this? Okay. I can't. These are just my pictures. It's not online. It's just my photos. This is my Aunt Cookie. That's July 12th, 2009. That was before my dad passed away. Horrible people. They made false claims about me, about elderly abuse and child abuse. And this is Christina, Long Beach. She's the same way. She was putting all that shit, all of our laundry on social media to get somewhere. And this is Amy Peterson Walsh. I respected her because she also had a son that was disabled, like had disability, like autism and stuff. And my son had autism, and I had autism. Like I couldn't say it, I couldn't express it, because if I did, they'd be. So what I did is I kept it hidden. I even kept, a lot of people didn't know I was in special ed either. In the moment that I tell them I was in special ed, then that whole like, oh, you don't know shit. They stop listening to me. Just like when I tell them, like, they just like Spanish, like someone will come to me and speak to me in Spanish, and I'll be like, I don't know Spanish, and they're like, yeah right, and they would play. They would try to trick me. Then they find out that I don't. And then they call me white. Oh, you never looked Mexican anyways. Yeah, you did, because you were speaking to me in Spanish, and you were trying to trick me. Like, you were not the first person who have done that to me. Even my mother-in-law, my own mother-in-laws, 2 of them have done that to me. Try to trick me, like, nah, you look, you know. But my grandma would always say that's because they don't know their history, and that's because they don't think outside. Like, it's a myth to them. They've never seen it. They can't express it. I was excited when I went to San Diego when I was little, and I saw a bunch of people that didn't know how to speak Spanish, but they looked Mexican, and they looked like the same color as me. And all I can think about was looking down at my skin color and looking at my sister and my brother, my mom and dad, and be like, why is this a problem? I never liked the casinos. I never liked the money. No one knows that but our ancestors. So I don't have to prove anything anymore. That part, because they know they were there. But for some reason, I feel like I have to speak out on this. Because that one was personal. This is personal. But I mean, every fucking buddy, like Amy Walsh, like Amy Peterson Walsh, knew people. And then she just blocked me. Like, I have no contact with nothing. And I've told her about this. I told everybody about this. Because I was helping out. The more you fuck around, the more you find out. The more I found out, the more I was getting mad. No. There's this. I'm only one person, and I found out way too much, and here I am. I'm alone, and my kids are kidnapped, and I don't know where they're at, and I'm telling everybody, hey, so this is what you thought of me the whole fucking time then. Everybody, thank you. I don't need to be here in the United States of America because I don't feel safe. I feel like my life is threatened, and I'm so much under stress. I'm losing my hair. My mom's hair was thinner than mine. Look at her now. And to me, I feel like this is as healthy as I've ever felt or been in a way, but this is not the way to go about it. In that I need my kids, because if I had my kids, I would have been in a different spot. I wouldn't be in here. That's for damn sure. I wouldn't be here. Yep. Now I have a choice to make. I don't know what I want to do. Fix this bump because now it hurts. See? Look at that. No doctor wants to help. I have to wear this bra, and I'm trying to get over that part of like nauseous passing out part. Because last night I'm wearing the bra and I forgot about it, and I just take it off, and then it just gonna throw up. I felt it move. It's just like, I remember when I was pregnant with Anthony, and just don't make me throw up. Don't kick my spine. Don't like make me not like where I can't breathe. I was always getting grossed out, and I was always like looking up things. Like, it's just amazing how the human body works. So that's why you just move around. That's like, it's a part of also like PTSD, of just like researcher. Just, I think of it as that way. Like, you have trauma now that you know you have trauma, just move, but move in your own cautious, like driving. Yeah, they always tell me like just use it as books, like cars. You maintenance your cars. You have to maintenance your car. fix it, tune up, change parts. The more you take care of it, the longer you'll have it, the longer you can pass it down. Rubber, they say rubber a lot. Like it comes back, it bounces back. Certain things I don't know, and they'll tell me shit, and I'm like, all right, I don't know what that means. I gotta look it up. I still have to look up numbers. Like I'm thinking about something. Numbers are not all the same. Like you see 22, yes, that is family coming in, but 222 means you got a message coming in. What is that message? The numbers come in, not going, oh, it's not just for you to look at and gawk at. Oh, that's so cool. Thank you. I'm so happy. No, you gotta go. All right. Gotta look it up. What does that mean again? Like what 222 means again? Okay, break that up. 2, 4, 6, 6. There's 3 of them. Okay, there's a message coming in because you need to find out what they are trying to tell you that 22 is. Is there another family member coming in? Is there a family member you need to check on? Is there something that you forgot? Is saying like, family, I need to talk to you. I need you to look into this for me. I need you to do this. There's a message in there. And if you do all those, and you check up on everything and you like make your list and you know everything is fine, there's always a reward in that, because you always end up making somebody's day better in that, because you're like, oh, I'm glad you called because I was going through this and that. And it's like, oh, okay, well, I'm glad I checked up on you. Or no, I'm good. You know, I'm like, oh, I'm glad you're good, because at least you know that you checked up on them and they're good. So you know that that's checked up on. And that's how the numbers are supposed to work. So this Bible and for my Aunt Cookie and Christina, my dad is not here to protect me, or is he here to voice his opinion or voice his voice for me or himself? I had to forgive my dad. Fully, I had to forgive my dad, but I didn't have to forget, and I didn't have to forgive him either. That was my choice. I do still hate the fact that he had done that shit, but it wasn't his fault. He did control it as best that he did, and that was drinking. My dad didn't. My dad tried. Like those little gallo like drinks, those shots. If anything, my mom was an alcoholic. My dad just. And I thought that was really... No, my dad did warn me about Lauren. With the drinking. With the drinking he did, and my grandma also did that too. And she told me that in the bathroom. And let's see what else. Numbers speak. I'm trying to help. I went to the city to help, and the city just completely ignored me. Even the officer told me to stop getting tattoos, save money on, and start saving money and stop getting tattoos. The resource officer, the school resource officer. The tattoos are old and I only have 2. for medicine reasons. And if it wasn't for those birds in Dumbo, I don't think I would have gotten the tattoo on my neck. My Uncle George. Oh, I have one more thing I want to show you guys. My kids. This is so cool. I always like prison art, gel art, because it's just so pretty. Like like my uncles. I would see my uncles like with the gel art, and it was really pretty. But look at this one. This one's so neat. And I don't know the name of this one, but Javier does. And I have the note, the letters. I made sure, because Javier asked me personally, and his mother asked me personally to make that connection possible. Please, please. And I can only imagine, is this why Dan Escamilla did what he did, is because he needed help? And if so, motherfucker, you help me then. Because if I'm helping your own family out, then you fucking tell the truth on what you fucking did to me. So, my sons need to know, don't treat women like that. I remember I was telling Lauren, oh, you know what your cousin's saying? He wants me to get a tattoo like this with like hands. Oh, Lauren was so pissed. Do what the fuck you want. Do what you don't like. Oh my gosh. She's just joking. Like, he was getting pissed because I was telling him stuff. Gangs don't scare me. Gang members don't scare me. To me, they're just like, my dad showed me too. My dad's like, no, they're just like misunderstood kids. Like, I totally get that. But I wanted to get a tattoo. So I said, like, I told their spirit team, like Javier's spirit team, when I would dream, I would put all that energy towards that. So the next time I got something like this, I'd get a tattoo on my body somewhere. In respect, like I know shit's hard. I know you guys are being mistreated. I understand. That doesn't mean I want to fuck you. You understand? Like, for Lauren Tapia to think that, is wrong. Like, it's disgusting. Like, I don't do what he was doing. And with his cousins from Chicago, I would investigate Amber. What is that family's name? I remember Amber and who else? My mind's going so blank, but they're just saying Amber, but she lost both of her parents. She doesn't have any of her parents. That was a part of witchcraft and the way their upbringing is. That would be murder. My grandma's even saying they were murdered. Like, how come I didn't get that feeling in the first place? But I just assumed Like, you get cancer, you get cancer. I didn't understand that people can make you get cancer. People can cause cancer. When you are stressed out, you can cause cancer. And with Ford, Henry Ford, tells me this. He was so hard on his son that he killed his own son. He made his son sick. You can make your own son, your own kids sick. People around you sick. And doctors and stuff like that can make you sick. Gaslighting makes you sick. Gaslighting does this the same. And that's what. So when I say I have cancer, my offsprings remember Stephanie is a cancer. And Michelle Castro, her friend, was using her mother's sickness to gain that attention. I knew something was happening because she was dying. They were telling me. And my dad was, sit down for this, sit down for this, sit down for this. I could not exercise if I wanted to, and I was trying. There was just too much death around me. Too much, the crows. And too many people knocking on the doors, like playing pranks. So I knew it was Michelle's bullshit all over again. I knew something was happening. I knew I was being watched by like a fourth party. So I made sure, since I'm being watched, to go to key points. My grandma would tell me, remember so-and-so visit you at the house. Now these are spirits that are visiting me at the house. So I said, yes, yes, yes. So when these spirits came to me at the house, they were military people. Versus when I was pregnant, after I had, or when I was pregnant, and after I had my son, when my grandma came in and they were in my closet, those were nuns. Versus when I was little. I'm onto something. So family or not, they're still like looking at me. The blue lights. I miss you boys. I don't know, it was, let me see if I have it. What's this? It was, a lot of birthdays. A lot of birthdays. Oops. He reminds me of Anthony. So I hope you understand that it's real. Stuff like that, parents like that, fathers. Mothers do that. Fathers do that. Parents, it does not matter. Like, if I can't have you, no one can. And that means, like, you're not going to be happy. You will not be happy. And with who got the death penalty in Gabriel's? What happened to Nacio? Gabriel said, I think that's how you say his name. He's getting sentenced to death. He's not the only one that needs to get sentenced to death. And if he gets sentenced to death, we say I think he should choose. Hey, you want death or you want to do the rest of your life in this fucking shit? Because you can do, you know, social workers, the judges, the lawyers. Put him in the same room with this fucker. That's all I'm asking for. Put the social workers and judges and lawyers in the same fucking room with this motherfucker and see what happens. The judges and lawyers and teachers, put them in room, put them in the same jail cell as the parents. The cops too. Oh, let me give you another one. Everyone knew. How are you going to do that? For all my friends and family, shame on you for letting that bullshit continue to this day. My brother was a victim and still is a victim to this very day. He's a victim of everything. Everything, and he's alive. And no one's there for him. I don't want nothing to do with him. I can't with him. But I want everything for him. Because he deserves that. And he deserves to have a child. And he deserves to treat that child the best way possible. If he gets a child, this government will take that child and raise it to bring him up just like him, a slave to his own body, to his own distracted drivers. I can't. My mom doesn't need. She got in an accident yesterday because a driver swiped her. So she's pissed about that, but she shouldn't be driving in the first place. She makes up excuses in her head. I end up going, oh, how can I go around this fucking shit? I'm doing what I used to do, trying to do my tie-dye stuff, trying to sell that stuff. So instead, my mom's like, it's too messy, it's too messy. Well, the painting's too messy, this is too messy. I need to start selling something. But I don't feel like... I can't make the piñatas anymore. There's no way for me to make piñatas and me to, like, it's too time consuming. I need something quick, fast. So I'm doing multiple things here. I'm still doing what I did before in school. So it just takes time. And for Lauren Tapia to take everything away from me, and for these friends of his that will calling me lazy, or his family call me lazy, I don't have anything, motherfucker. Everything. It could be worse. My dad said it could be worse. She was gonna do it. He was really close. They were all doing it really close. So they're coming to get me, my boys. They're coming to get me. But before I go, I have to call out everybody. I still have that anger. I can't trust. I have really bad anxiety. I just cannot with anybody. Like, how can anyone continue watching something like this? Like, for Britney Spears, how can anyone continue watching and not wanting to help this, like, politicians? If you were really someone from, like, a human that really wanted to stop something, you would make something known. Like, you know what? I'm gonna shut this down to make sure, like, everyone knows what I mean. I mean business. Like, Mother Nature can only do that. So prepare for the worst, because it is bad. A lot of screaming, a lot of yelling, a lot of why, a lot of people gonna kill each other over stupid shit. The religion's gonna play a big part. This is all set up. I miss you boys. I miss you boys a lot. So if you see this video, just know I was trying to help out the city and they ditched me. This doesn't make sense. Like, this is why the resource center was in desperate need. And I remember when we were homeless again, we had to go to the food trolley, and I know some of those parents, and they were just like taking whatever they could, and I was just like only taking what we need. Like, did those parents ever think? Like, I see them all the time at the school doing other things, like getting, like, scrambling for food, doing something, but what about the others? What about, there's more. Always showing my kids like only take what you need. Don't when that time's up, because they time you in there to get what you need. And it was hard watching those parents just the time's up and they're still like you got to go on the door. They're pushing them out the door and they're like still grabbing one thing like your child is watching you. You're teaching your child that behavior. Then they go to school and then do the same thing. I saw a lot of Vietnamese men do that to their daughters and their sons who treat the teacher with disrespect. And even in Collins preschool class, there was like a race war, a huge race war in that. I dislike City of Westminster with all my heart. So I'm celebrating, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave. I hate that place. If I leave, I have to make it. I have to clean it up. It's just easy cleaning it up. I'm just gonna be like, dump all the laundry out on them. It's not slander because it's real. They're the ones slandering me, saying I have schizophrenia and bipolar and all that bullshit, not helping me, and saying that they're actually helping and they're not helping, and then they're saying that the money's going to that place and the money's not going to that place. I have no idea if I'm going to use this video or not. But I gotta sweep and mop. Gotta talk about something else too, because I don't want to make any more videos. Gotta prepare for the city meeting, and I'm gonna go back to football games and start selling like I did before when I was in school. Alright, boys. See you boys in a bit.